Hello everybody, Vanilla Dumpster here. This is going to be a compilation video of the first 5 episodes of my Western Wilds Survival Challenge. I'm going to do this every so often with all of my up series from now on, probably. Go ahead, give the video a like, subscribe. It's going to be a couple hours long. Go ahead, save it to your playlists. Come back and watch it later if you want. That's about it. Enjoy. Yep, we're playing on a new map. We're gonna start a new save on Western Wilds. We're gonna do a survival series. We're gonna start with $105,000. All of it is a loan. That'll be paid back in 2 years. We're on hard difficulty. Hard economic difficulty. All the stuff's on. Automatic engine starts off. We'll put that on. Seasonal growth is on. Turn zone markers off. This is going to be a series done completely in first person. That's my goal for this one. First person survival hard series. And we're going to start by getting something, probably this. Let's get our starting plot of land, which I've decided is going to be this one. Has plenty of trees for forestry work in the early stages, and the goal is to rebuild the ranch farm here. So I'll buy that for $85,000. We have $20,000 left over. And this will be the first tractor we get. Done. Front loader for the tractor. About right. Cost almost as much as the tractor. We need something to haul logs with. And I didn't leave any money for a chainsaw. I've already ruined everything. Maybe 20,000 wasn't enough. Just like that, we have an extra $10,000. That is a loan. And we're gonna get a trailer and a chainsaw. Let's get a chainsaw first, because I need that. Actually, I can just do the hand axe for the first little bit. Could just do this guy. I'm just gonna do this guy. Yeah. It's cheap. It'll fulfill the duties. So let's get out to our piece of land and start cutting down some trees. Fun stuff. This ranch will be ours one day. Left abandoned. I think this is all of our property. Like, the road is the... no. Okay. So, I'm actually gonna... I don't want to play with the map on too much. So I'm gonna go draw an outline of the plot with just grass. So I can visibly see where the line is. Alright? We'll be back right after that. I got the line drawn around the property. It ends on the river running through the plot down there. I guess that's south. And I got it drawn all around up here. So we're gonna start by taking down some trees, cutting them up, and getting them taken to the train yard, probably. That's where the best price will be. Alright, so let's get some trees felled. Oh my goodness. Logs are heavy, or this tractor's just really light. Possibly a combination of both. I think we'll just do 2 trees see how much that gets us, and then we'll start plowing a field, our starter field. Kind of map out where we want our farmyard and everything to be. I'm excited for this. Whole only playing in first person sounds like a really good time. Alright, so all we have left of this tree is this little guy, so let's chop down another medium-sized one. I think this one will work just fine. I'm not going to use super strength unless I get stuck. I'm not going to use lumberjack to get rid of these. I'm going to actually get tools to do all the jobs for me. Lumberjack is only here so I can run with my axe or the chainsaw out when I get one. Good stuff. I can pick this one up. Maybe if I do something like this. Perfect. Just like that. Awesome. That works perfectly. It's a neat little strat. I like it. Alright, so we have this one log here left, and I think that'll do it for this first outing, and we'll see what kind of plow we can afford. Alright, we got a pretty full load of logs. We're going to the train, which is on the west side of the map. I will not be getting any of the gold nuggets. That should be obvious. Should just go without saying, but I won't. They're worth entirely too much money. They're worth $50,000 each if you don't know. And I don't even have the time on. And we're gonna go, the time scale is gonna go by whatever I want it to, basically. We're not gonna do like one day an episode, we're gonna do jobs and episodes. And this will be a lot more streamlined than my UMRV series. Because that series it's still gonna happen. But just lots of contracts and that, and I don't even have the option of doing contracts on this map. So I think that's gonna make it move faster, so I can skip through months and just get my productions down. Probably start with some greenhouses. I'm not gonna use the farm production pack either, those little $10,000 buildings. I might allow one. Maybe. We'll see what happens in the first few episodes, but I don't want to use them. I don't want to make too much money too quickly, but I do need to make some money sometimes. Because right now we're already in debt, and we owe almost $5,000 a month for the next 2 years. I'm also probably not going to do any time lapses, because first-person time lapses are pretty nauseating, and I'll just do cuts. But we're here at the train yard. We're gonna get to the log sale point, which is up here. They'll get it loaded onto the trailer for us and take it to wherever it needs to go. Oh, this is a heavy load for this tractor. Alright. I believe it's right here. It is. $4,000. I think that'll be fine. This will be fine. I am on hard, right? I'm pretty sure I'm on hard. Yeah, I'm on hard economic difficulty. That seems like a lot for 2 trees. $4,000. Alright, well, let's drop the trailer off at our home plot and start looking at what kind of plows we can get. Oh, and as for my time-lapse series, I am doing Corinthia. Love that map. Super beautiful. I am doing the White Farm as well. I'm calling it a Kingpin series because the end goal is to own the whole map and be the Kingpin of the White Farm. Alright, trailer's dropped off. We'll see you at the store. I have hit a tree. while looking at plows. We have made it to the store, and you'll see what I buy. There it is, $3,500. Lizard LH10 plow from the Mod Hub. This should be just fine for getting our starting fields plowed up and all that taken care of. I do have precision farming. I always play with precision farming. And we did just get the Platinum DLC as well. Premium DLC? The new one. Whatever it's called. The Premium Expansion. So we have carrots to do, and parsnips, and red beets. A bunch of new fun things to play with. I'd love to have this. For 20k? That sounds like a good deal. Alright, so I think our first field is going to be pretty large. It'll be the biggest field we have for a while, and I think I'm going to make it up here. We're going to follow the line and go all the way around the north part of our property up here. All of this will be one field. Ooh, do I need to cut down that tree? No, I won't. I just won't do it. Alright. Make sure that we don't take out the road, because that's important. I think that should be fine. Lower the plow. And off we go. I'm going to try to follow all the lines as much as possible without using the GPS stuff on the map. Right? For those of you that don't know, the map has your coordinates down there. I'm not using the map, so I don't have the coordinates to follow. Let's get this field plowed. At least the outline and the start of it. And then we'll go chop down a couple more trees. I just now realized that I didn't upgrade the tractor to 80 horsepower, so I'm pulling a plow that recommends, I think, 84 horsepower? 90. Recommends 90 with only a 60 horsepower tractor. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's struggling. We're gonna go get the tractor upgraded. We'll meet you right back here. The door opens whenever I try to turn on cruise control. Alright. We've made it here. The brakes on this thing are not very good. $4,000, I believe. Alright, $4,000 spent. Got the horsepower upgraded. Should be able to hold the plow a little more efficiently now. We're gonna use these. They're aesthetically pleasing. Oh no! I missed my turn. We've made it back to the plow, and we're gonna commence this operation. I need to re-enable it, to create fields, drop it, and off we go. It doesn't feel any different so far. Nope. This job's gonna take a while. Alright, first pass is done. That's the outline. Now we'll cut it diagonally and start filling in the rest of it. Depending on how long this takes, I might just go cut down trees until I can afford the Lizard 6MT plow. Because that's a cheat code, kinda. I'll show you the plow. This one. So if you put this on to go backwards, it requires almost no horsepower. So you can pull it with literally anything. Even our little tractor that we have. And it's 6 meters. It's not technically a plow either. It might be a plow. It doesn't look like any other plow in the game. But we'll see how quickly I can give up on this. Because again, this will be the biggest field we plow for a while. So I might just tough it out and do it with this little plow. It's not even really that little, all things considered. I like that tree. I think that tree's gonna stay. That might be where we put our tent for the first little bit. We've done a few laps now, and I've looked up some prices for drones just on the internet. It looks to be a few $100s. So we're gonna take out $500 and say that we bought a drone. So now I can do flyovers and stuff of fields to check, since I'm doing all first person. But now we have a drone so we can fly over our fields and see if we've missed spots whenever we're doing stuff. Alright, we've made some pretty good progress on this field so far. When I get to this corner, we're going to go chop down a few more trees, make some more money, and recheck what we have in the sale. Is there anything that I want as a goal for right now? Let's look at that right now. I think this Mass Ferguson 185 sprayer will be something that we get at this episode. So let's just go cut down some trees and get all that taken care of so we can get this guy in our arsenal. Sounds like a plan. We got a long one felled right now. 34.5 meters, 4 tons of wood. Now hopefully tractor can actually hold these logs without tipping. With any luck, that'll be fact. This log is a little too heavy. Hopefully I can get it heaved up onto the trailer at least. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. So I'll either have to cut this log in half or get a counterweight. We'll try one more time. Back up a little bit. Throttle forward. Lift it up. Did that work? It did. Good stuff. It's on there. Technically, that's all that matters. We can use that as a guide, though. How big is this log? Almost a ton. 952. This is over a ton. That one's lighter. That one's significantly lighter. So we're going to cut off a little bit of this one. Let's try the same thing on the other side. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. These are really fat logs. Alright. Got it cut in half. It'll work now. Promise. This is so janky. Alright. We're done with that tree. Pay no mind to how horribly it's loaded. And I've decided I'm going to get a counterweight. Because this tractor can not pick up logs that are around 800 kilograms. Alright, we have made it to the train yard. That one tree was worth almost $6,000. That was only one tree, and a couple of little tiny ones that I could just pick up with my hand, so negligible. That's awesome. Let's see what kind of weight we're gonna get. I think we're just gonna do this one, the base weight, 1,200 bucks. I can justify that. $1,200 spent. Let's go get our weight picked up. There it is. Our big old weight. I think I'm gonna get the tractor the front weight too. Maybe that'll help with pulling the plow. So the front weight, I didn't confirm. Alright. Yeah, the front weight That's 400 kilograms, and it's free. So we're gonna do that. Uh-oh. Get off! Get off! There we go. Been recording for an hour and a half. It's probably only like a 20-minute video at this point. We'll see. Let's go ahead and chop down another big tree. This time we'll be able to pick it up. I don't see any other big trees. Maybe just a couple of the smaller big trees. This one. This one. And this one. I highly doubt I will be able to fit all three of these on one trailer, but I will try my best to do at least two of them. Easy. I like that. Easy. Kind of. Alright, well these logs are way too long for this trailer, but we got all three of them. All three of the trees on the trailer. Let's get this taken to the train yard. And this rear weight helped tremendously with loading these up. I didn't tip over one single time. No! Oh no! Disaster! Ah, well, serves me right. Let's get them loaded up again. Goodness. Alright, it's loaded up again. This time I'm not gonna ruin everything. If you pay attention to the time in the top right corner, I've had it on 1x the whole time, so you can see exactly how long it's taking me to do all of this stuff. Because I'm cutting out almost all of it. Now, to the train yard. Away! I wonder what's over there. Can I go over there? Is that the map boundary? I'm gonna try. Oh. Sad. Well, we're here at any rate. I think that we're gonna get $7,000. I'm optimistic. Ready, go. $8,000. We're almost there. We almost have the sprayer. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that much. I thought that was completely unrealistic what I just said. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna do another load just like that, and we'll meet you back when we're ready to sell. Because it's taken forever to get these logs taken up. Getting them chopped up, loaded, and over here. Alright, we're back. We're gonna fell 3 more trees. Get them taken, unless this is a big one. That's a big one. So maybe we'll do this one and this one. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll work just fine. Don't hit my tractor. It didn't hit the tractor. Alright, one more load of logs. Done. This time, I will not ruin everything and have them all fall off. And this should absolutely get us to that sprayer. Good progress for the first episode. Once again, we're back at the train yard. The load might look a little bit different than when you saw it last. and I don't want to talk about it. I ruined everything once again, and I fixed it. It's fixed. Alright. See how much we'll get for these. 9,138. Good stuff. That means we can afford the sprayer. I'll get narrow tires on it. Alright. Michelin narrow tires. $22,283 spent. Look at our new sprayer. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. We got kind of a lot done. Next time we'll get that field plowed up and get some greenhouses put down, probably. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This new series is going to be exciting. Vanilla Dumpster, signing out. I really do like this tree. It's a cute little tree. Welcome back, everybody, to Survival Challenge here on Western Wilds. Last episode, first episode, we talked about what we're planning on doing with the series, and we got a sprayer. Might have been foolish, but it was on sale. It was cheap. Cheaper than any decent trailed sprayer, right? So we went ahead and got it, and this should be the only sprayer that we need for the entire duration of the series. So that's how I justified it. We also put a weight on the front of our Landini. It's a 400 kilogram weight, and we're going to see if we can plow up the rest of the field. So I'll come back periodically and let you know how this is going. See if the weight helps at all. We could go cut down a tree, and I was going to say put a tree on the forks in the front to weigh down the front some more. But, oh, it just already feels better. This really does feel better. If you didn't see the first episode, we are doing this entire series in first person. That's one of the goals. Pretty much the only goal. Alright. Well, it's been about 15 minutes, and this tractor is still struggling a little bit to pull this, so there's one more thing I can do. A couple things I can do. We're gonna go repair the tractor and put dual wheels on the back. And I need to get gas too anyway, so put some diesel in the tank, get the new configuration, dual wheels on the back, and we'll come back and see if it'll stop struggling. We've made it back to the repair shop in one piece. Let's go ahead and get the tractor fixed. $549 done. Let's get the $27.50. Is it worth it? That's a lot of money for that much. I've got some math to do. Alright, I've decided not to do the twin wheels on the back. And just see if the repair works. And if it doesn't, we might get a new plow that John Deere, it's $10,000, but it's 3 meters, only requires 85 horsepower. That has a lower horsepower requirement, and it's a little bit wider. But we might need to sell a trailer of logs to afford that. And by might, I mean definitely. We're definitely going to need to sell a trailer of logs to afford it. But let's get back and see if the repair job did the trick. Alright, we're back here plowing, and nothing's really changed. So I think when we're done with the slap, we'll just go get a trailer of logs loaded up, and we'll get a new plow. One that's a little bit better, but a lot more expensive. Alright, lap complete. Let's go get a load of logs taken care of. Alright, we're going to chop down probably these 3 in the triangle. Last time we did 3 trees of this length, we got, I want to say $7,000. And if that's the case, that'll be plenty to get the new plow, especially after we sell this one back. And that tree is made out of rubber, I guess. Alright. See you when this gets loaded up. Alright. Trailer is loaded up with those 3 trees. And it's going to look exactly like it does right now when I get to the sale point. Because I'm not going to ruin this one. We're here at the train yard. And look. The trailer looks exactly the same. Nothing bad happened. I'm so proud. $7,200 worth of wood. Now we can go drop the trailer off, pick up the plow, get that sold, and hopefully this tractor can pull this new plow just fine. I think it has a faster working speed too. The working speed on this Lizard LH10 is 7 miles an hour, and the John Deere one is 818 kilograms, 700 kilograms, so it's a little bit heavier. Less horsepower requirement, though. Well, let's get it purchased. It's a little bit wider, too. And we'll see you at the store. Or probably later than that. I'll just go pick it up. We'll see you back at the field when we start plowing again. Alright, we'll repair this one, repaint it, sell it, $3,075. So between that and the logs that we sold, that paid for this plow completely. Look at it. Now let's hope it just works. Alright, we're back here at the field. We have done a lot of work with that other plow over the last couple episodes. We're gonna drop it and see if we can pull this at 8 miles an hour. Oh my goodness, we can. It's a little bit wider too. Good stuff. Everything is right with the world again. Alright. It's been about 10 minutes since I started this with a new plow, and we're done with this part already. I'm just gonna go around, get some of these missed bits, and start on the other part of the field. Let's take a look at it on the map really quick. Look at that. Try to make this a little more straight too over here. God, exciting stuff. Almost done with the field. Alright, pretty sure I got all of that cleaned up, and now we're gonna do this part of the field and figure out what our next job is. Oh, I guess that part can't get plowed up. Alright, we're putting the finishing touches up on this field. It's almost completely plowed. Super awesome. It's been about 20 minutes since we last checked in. And my next task will probably be to do like 2 or 3 more loads of logs and get a sawmill. So I don't need to lug the logs to the train yard all the time. So I can just produce planks and sell them whenever it wants to. Let's take a look at what kind of sawmills I have installed. Does the premium expansion have any sawmills? Doesn't look like it. We have this little $10,000 sawmill. 10,000 seems pretty cheap though. Might be a good starter one though. We'll see what else I have. Here's one for 35,000. Here's one for 50,000. 125, that's not even kind of in the cards. So I think we'll just do... I wonder if the production rate is different. Like, since it's more expensive, does it process stuff faster? I don't know. I think we'll shoot for this one, though. 35,000. It's like the middle tier one. We'll throw it over here in the forest somewhere, probably in the corner. Over here. I'm running out of trees, though. I'll need to plant some more. Alright. Well, that's the plan. The field is plowed, so let's hop in the drone and see what it looks like. Lots of little spiral patterns in it. But it's looking like it's done. Oh, it's a good sight. Lots of swirls in it. That's goofy. Alright, well, let's get this back down and get you logging. Alright, pick the 3 that we're gonna fell right now. Probably just stick over here. Get that one, that big one, and all these little ones taken down. Don't worry, we're gonna replant our own forest eventually. After we figure out what our farmyard's gonna look like and where our animals are gonna go. All that stuff. It's the most fun part about survival. Starting with nothing and figuring it all out as we go. Alright, this load of logs doesn't look horrible. I think I'm getting pretty good at this. Well, let's see if those clear the cabin. Looks like it. Let's see how much planks sell for on hard. 1400, 1143. So we'll need to hold on to it and sell it. Furniture. Do any of those do furniture? Production. This one does not do furniture. That one doesn't do furniture. That one makes a bunch of different stuff. And this one does do furniture. I think that means we're gonna get the cheap one. $10,000 little farm sawmill. Makes furniture. And cheap is better. Alright, hopefully this... I said alright. I say alright all the time. Hopefully this will be the last time we bring logs to the train yard, because this will fund a sawmill that will just make planks and furniture. And that does it. $6,662 puts us at $10,612. That is enough to buy a sawmill. So let's buy a sawmill. Alright, we're back home. Found the sawmill. Let's get this thing put down. We're going to put it in the grove of trees over here. Where's the front of it? I think that's a door. That's probably the front. Let's get it perfectly square. I think it is. Alright. And boom. We have a sawmill. Tucked back in our little corner by the river. Where is our corner? I don't see where we drew a line. Right here. Yeah, so that's almost like right on the... That's the line. Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, what did we do? We finished plowing our big field, and we got a sawmill. So that's exciting. I think that'll do it for this episode of Survival Challenge. I'm just running around thinking about what we're going to do next time. I don't know. We'll figure that out next time on Survival Challenge. First person, Western Wilds. Thanks for watching. Vanilla Dumpster. Signing out. Our beautiful field. Welcome back to Western Wilds Survival Challenge. First person. Last episode we got ourselves a sawmill. You see it over there? So this episode we're going to see how productive it is. I'm going to chop down a few trees, fast forward time a little bit, and figure out, is it actually worth it? Because both planks and furniture are worth more than just regular trees, but it takes longer to produce, and we don't really have the luxury of time because we owe about $5,000 a month. Yeah. So time is something we just cannot. We can't wait. Right? Can't wait. Need money. Need it fast. So I'm going to get the weight attached, and we're going to chop down a few trees. Weight attached. Let's just get a couple of these chopped down. 1, 2, timber, and 3. Alright, let's get these pruned up and ready to go to the sawmill. No! No! How much does this thing weigh? 2 tons? Now I could just, you know, cut it up a little bit more and make it lighter, but that's for quitters. Easy. I'm not tipping at all. Alright, that's the last log from those 3 trees. Let's see how much wood it gives us. Almost 15,000 liters. So, if this wood price is like $1,500 for every 1,000 liters, then that would have been a lot. But I don't think that's how that works. I don't really know how the wood prices work. But if we look at this, get these going every 3 pieces of wood, we'll do 4 planks. Every 4 we'll do 5 furniture. And the wood chips we can just sell, because I'm not doing anything with those. So yeah, let's fast forward until probably about 5 o'clock. Give it a few hours. Okay, we did 6. And it made a decent amount. But they also fluctuate, right? Yeah, like it's not always going to be as good as it can be while wood stays consistent. I don't know. We'll put probably... So 3 trees got us 14,000. We'll do another 6 trees like that, and then we'll go sell a load of logs. And hopefully that gives us money to go through till September, when we can start looking at cedars. I think I know exactly what one I'm going to get, if a better one doesn't pop up in the sale. We'll check it tomorrow when we wake up as well. Let's get some more trees cut down, and get that sawmill milling saws. Alright, I just got down 2 of the trees and got them there, but I have an idea. Since these trees are close enough to... Oh, we made a thing of planks. Okay. So we made a full thing of planks and a few hundred in 5 hours. I think that'll be fine. But back to what I was just saying. If I can chop down a tree, like, we'll do this one. If I can chop this down and get it into the trigger, I don't even need to, like, move it, right? I don't need to process it at all if it's already in the deposit trigger. Well, that didn't work how I wanted it to, but maybe it will. It took it! Woo! That's exciting. Let's see if there's another one. Let's do this one. I still have 2 of the big spruces, too, that I cut down. If I can prevent... Oh, this is a big spruce. I'll take off the branches, because maybe that matters. And let's... Alright. That was like 8,500 liters. Neat. And... I wanted to get, what, like 45,000? So... Let's see if this one will reach. I doubt it. Maybe. It is another big one. 35.8 meters is the big spruces. It's there. I want to get rid of this little thing, because that makes everything annoying. If I try to terraform or build anything on top of it, it'll say object or area obstructed or whatever it says. Give you over 40? Over 40. Alright. Well, then these last 2 trees, I'll just load up on the trailer and log them up, get them sold, and we'll get into... What's after August? September? September. I knew that. Alright, we got the trailer loaded up here. We're going to take this to the sell point and get the logs sold. I might be dragging a little bit there, doesn't matter. This trailer was not built for this much weight anyway. Well, this might be an adventure. I'll just see you at the train yard. This might take a few minutes. Almost there. God, this is only taken, well, like 7 minutes. And I'm stuck. No. Will you be my undoing? Oh, no, okay. No, we're fine. That was a little dramatic. Alright. And we are here. Should be about, what, like $7,000? Holy shnikes. That's a lot of money. Well, we definitely have enough money for the next couple of months. I can probably progress to September and have enough to buy the seeder that I want. The seed drill is probably familiar because I used it for what little time I had it on UMRV. We're probably going to get either the John Deere or the case one. We're probably going to get the... Where's the case one? There it is. What is this? Yeah, we're probably just going to get the case or the John Deere one. Probably just the case one. It's red. Because it's cheap, it's effective, it'll get things seeded. Or we could get this one. This. It's only $5,000. It says it's a seeder. And it's 20 meter? That can't be right. That just can't be right. I don't know. We might test that out. I don't know what we're going to do. The one thing that I do know is that we're going to rest until September and see how many pallets of planks show up overnight. Alright, we've made it back home. We're going to turn the tractor off. We are going to build ourselves a tent to camp out for the first few months. Farmhouses. Part of the hobo farmhouse pack. We'll put it right under the tree. Done. And we will see you in September. Alright. It is September. As you can see, we $4,300 plus the $300 plus, yeah, just a bunch of money. About $5,000 came out of the account. It is 6 a.m. here, September morning. Let's go see how many pallets of planks we have and if they're worth selling. Well, we made a couple of pallets overnight. We had this one yesterday. Made this one. We have one more, one and a half actually in here. And we only went through about 2,000 liters of wood. So, I think that's plenty fast enough. Let's go ahead and get this. I'll see if I can pick up the pallets with this grapple. I might need to go buy some pallet forks. Yeah, it looks like these won't go under the pallet at all, so push this one out of the way, let the other one spawn. Oh, it just spawned. Alright, never mind. And we're going to go pick up some pallet forks. Alright, just spent 1,700 bucks on the pallet forks. And we're going to go pick them up. I don't know where I'm at or where I'm going. Everything is an adventure on this game. I think that's it, right? We're going to find out. Well, I have just discovered that there are buying points on this map to buy seeds and fertilizer and lime and stuff. So that's nice, and I don't know where I'm going. I actually just have no idea where I'm at. I'm going to try out that Massey Ferguson cedar. Because if it is an actual cedar, and it is that wide, it's OP as balls. Right? It is so cheap, with such a wide spread. But it's not a direct drill, which is the only argument you'd have for the John Deere one, or the case one. Because then I don't need to spend money on a cultivator or a plow of any kind. But if the cultivator is... I still think getting these is a better idea. Because I don't need to cultivate between plantings. And if I get a cultivator, it's going to be at least $1,000 for anything worth anything. And I'm going to have to go over the field with that anyway before I can seed. So it's just... I still think the case is what I'm going to get. But first, we're going to get some pallets sold. Is it even worth it? Let's check the price. Planks are selling for $1,900 right now. And the price is going up. They were with $2,000 last month, so I'll probably just get them pushed out of the way so more can spawn and wait until the price is better. When is the price at its best? September, right now, supposedly. So maybe even later tonight. But I'm going to commit. I'm going to commit to this. I'm going to buy the K-Seeder right now. And we're going to fill it full of seeds. And we're going to go home and plant our first field of probably just wheat. Start out standard. And when we harvest it, we can get some chickens. And take care of all that as well. Almost. We're $4 in the negative. But we have products to sell. So we owe the seed buy point $4. We're gonna head back to the farm. Will I fit through here? Nope. Oh. Oh, that's right. These can have multiple attached to them as well. Interesting, interesting. Alright, well, let's go back to the farm and get our first field of wheat planted. We've made it back here to the farm. I'm just going to get right into planting, seeding. Ooh, we need a roller, too. I'm going to look at rollers really quick. Alright, after looking at all the ones that I have downloaded, I think this one will be the one that we get. 5.2 meters. 100 horsepower, though. I don't have that much horsepower. I think we need this, right, for what we're doing. 46.56. 47.56 for this one. Only requires 54 horsepower, which we can pull. It's 3.4 tons. Way lighter. Yeah, I think that's the one that we're going to get. It's a little more expensive, but I know the tractor can run it. So, let's get to seeding our first field. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, I should probably announce that I record these live on Twitch. This series, anyway. When I start my next continuation series, like I just ended UMRV, I've decided I'm going to play on Valley Spring. I'm getting all that set up and worked out right now. And I'm probably more than likely going to stream those recordings as well. So if you want to come hang out on Twitch and watch me do this live, go for it. My Twitch is in the description. Planting up the wheat field, gonna get it done. Hopefully I have enough seed because I'm running out. So with the seed rate being the way it is, either it's because I don't have the field tested, or it's detecting the soil type. If it's detecting the soil type, that means that this is like sandy loam, right? That's about what would take the medium amount of seeds. But it's probably because I haven't tested the soil, so it's just doing the default amount. As soon as we can afford it, we'll get a soil tester. By the time we harvest this field, we will have it as productive as possible, because with precision farming, you don't need to worry about putting lime on before you seed or anything like that. And we'll have a spreader to do both lime and fertilizer, and we'll get it rolled and get rid of the stones. We just plowed it, so we shouldn't need herbicide or spray of any kind. Yeah, we have a few months to get all that figured out. And a combine, too. Hopefully a cheap one pops up in the sale. If not, there are cheap ones. I think the cheapest one is a $12,000 combine that I'll use for the first season, if I have to. But we'll come back when the field is done, or I run out of seed, whichever comes first. I'm probably going to run out of seed first. Well, I saw in the top left corner the variable seed rate go to green for a minute. Just a few seconds. But that means that the seeder itself is picking up on what soil type it is. So yeah, if I had to guess, just from that information alone, that this field is mostly sandy loam with a little bit of loam. Which is good. Sandy loam's fine. It gives us 100% yield bonus. See, now it's green. And I only have a few liters of seed left. And I'm stuck on the tree. We'll know in a few episodes' time if that's right or not. I hope so. Because having this field all silty clay or whatever would be atrocious. And I think I've ruined everything. Yep, missed my mark a little bit here. And we are out of seed. Just like that. Alright, now we're going to go load up some pallets of planks, and we're going to chop down a couple more trees, and we're going to refill the seed drill. But I'm going to need to find my trailer. Where did I leave it? I left it over by the sawmill. I see it from here. Neat. Hopefully, I don't need the weight. I'm going to take the weight just in case. I'd rather have it, not need it, than need it and not have it. We're gonna cut down just a couple of trees and get them sold, just so we can refill the seed drill. We'll come back when all that's done. Let's see if I need to rearrange this at all, or if I can just back up to the trailer and get there, because I'm stubborn, and it's already, like, technically loaded, right? If I can make it work, I'll make it work. I don't think I can make this work. Time to reload them. Oh, maybe I can just push the ones that are too far forward back. With any luck, that'll just work. Alright, looks like I need to do a couple of logs, but most of them are strapped on. Dropping off the weight here, and let's see if we can pull this trailer. The logs are dragging on the back, but that might not matter. And it kind of matters. Whatever, it'll be slow going, but we're gonna get there. Well, we made it here. Took about 4 minutes. As expected. This should bring in a few $1,000s. This is 3 of the medium-sized trees, I guess. Sick. $7,641. That will definitely fill the seed drill, and we can finish that job. And then I'll probably call that an episode. For me, it'll probably take another half an hour. For you guys, it'll be just a few more minutes. Thanks for watching, anybody who does. This series has been super exciting for the first few episodes anyway. I feel like we're making good progress. Already have a decent sized field planted, and we have a sprayer that we spent 20 grand on, but that sprayer is going to be good enough for probably the entire series. So we haven't even looked at it this episode. We should probably just stop and take a gander at it. We'll look at it when we get back to the farm. There's the sprayer. What a beauty. It's really not, like, huge, right? Seems like it's smaller than our tractor. As it working with the 20 meters, I believe. A little Massey Ferguson 185. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's go find our seed drill. And I found it. It's right in front of us. And let's take it to the seed buy point. Fill it up and get our field drilled. $597 to fill the seed drill with seed? That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap. That's a game changer, honestly. If I'm not spending so much money on seed, and if lime and fertilizer cost, like, that much cheaper as well, ooh. Maybe this map is too easy for this survival challenge. Or maybe it's just right. I don't know. I've only been playing for 1 total month, and we're gonna play for, I want to do at least like 5 years, right? At least. See where we're at. Well, let's get back to the field and finish the drilling. I think it's only been like 6 or 7 minutes since I started doing this. And we started by where the tree's at, so it's not like this drill's bad at all. I think this drill's overpowered. It's way too good for how much it costs, in my opinion. It direct drills, it can fertilize, has like a 5.2 working width, 5.2 meters. I think it has like an 11-mile-an-hour working speed. That's something we can actually just check. Let's get it centered here. Let's look at it here. Working speed is 11 miles an hour. And it needs 60 horsepower. So I have a weaker tractor that needs some fixing. So I'm only going like 8, 9 miles an hour. There's so many stones in this field too. Oh, I can afford the roller. Sick. That'll be a job for next episode though. Alright. Starting our last pass, or what looks like it's going to be our last pass, as long as I can get it all with the width of this. I might need to go through a little bit more. But yeah, this job hasn't taken very long at all. In total, probably like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I I do like me this drill. Yeah, looks like I missed a little bit there. I'll come back for it. And we'll do a flyover with the drone before we close out this day. Well, this episode. We still need to get this field rolled before October. And figure out what we're going to do for winter. I might just do a bunch of logging, go through winter, and be able to afford our debts, right? Let's find the spot that I missed real quick. And then we'll get out, hop in the drone, and see if I missed anything else. I don't think I did. Oh, looks like there's a spot literally right here. Let's go ahead and hop in the drone. Alright, we're in the drone. I'm not seeing any spots that we missed. Little line right there, that's fine. Little line right there, that's fine. Ooh, there's a couple spots right there. That'd be really annoying if I left it. But yeah, alright, I think we're just going to hit those couple spots and call that an episode. So let's go ahead and get the drone landed. We'll put it over here and get these spots taken care of. Yeah, that drone, I think we paid like, what, 500 bucks for it? Worth it. Absolutely worth it, so I can see exactly what we need to do, where we missed some spots. I believe it was right over here. Not seeing it. Oh, here it is. One spot right here, one spot right there. Perfect. You know what? I'll get those little spots on the south side of the field anyway. While I'm doing it, why not? We're here. Perfect. God, that's exciting. Yeah, we still need a lime and fertilizer spreader. We still need a roller. We still need a combine to even harvest that. But it's been a good episode. It's been a really good episode. Well, we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and make sure to like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you disliked it. That's fine, too. I forgot we had this. I guess it's been a while since I've been playing on this file, huh? It's like a couple of weeks. Anyway, I'm rambling. Good night, people. Or good morning. Or good evening. Have a good day. Or night. Or lunch. Or whatever. Vanilla Dumpster. Signing out. Welcome back, everybody, to Survival Challenge. We're on episode 4. Today, priorities are we need to get the field rolled. See, it says needs rolling. So we need to get a roller, and I'd like to get a fertilizer and a lime spreader. Or the soil tester. I forget exactly what it's called. It's called a Scout. That's what it's called. There's a lot of mods. One of these guys. One of the modded versions that are just a little bit bigger. So the soil testing is cheaper. Probably this one. And we can make it colors that we want. But we only have $7,000 and we need to survive our loans. Our loan payment of about $5,000 month to month. So I think I'm going to start by just looking for a roller. Figuring out what one we're going to get, and I'll be back when I figure that out. Alright, so after looking at all of my options, I think this one will be the best for the price. So I'm going to just cut down a few trees until I can afford this. It can be blue. $150 for that? Pass. So, we need $8,000. And yeah, we're just gonna cut down some trees and do that. I think 2 trees will be plenty to fund the roller, and I'm gonna see how much wood we have processed over here, like how many pallets of planks, because I might sell some of that too. Looks like we have 3. Yes, we do have 3. Hey, my weight's over here. And prices for that, $1,906 at the train yard, So I think we're just gonna sell those today. I might just start doing that. Yeah, I'll just get those loaded up, started, sold, and cut down some trees in a little bit. Alright, doing all this in first person is a little tricky. I cannot lift this without the weight. I can't lift all three without the weight attached. There's no way these pallets weigh more than 1,800? Come on, I've listed branches bigger than this. Alright, got those loaded up. Strapped down. It's not pretty, but it'll work. If you've been paying attention to the series for a little bit, you'll see that I am not the best at stacking pallets. Especially when I'm only allowed to do it in first-person view. To the train yard we go. I feel like we'll be heading there a lot this series. I'm also kind of running out of trees here. I only have a handful left. I don't want to run out. We've made it to the train yard without incident. Progress. I forget how to unstrap from here, so we'll just do this. And get them loaded onto the train deck. Train bed, platform, whatever you want to call it. One pallet at a time. Should bring about $2,000 per pallet, and we should be able to comfortably afford the roller. $1,933 after the environmental score reward. No! I done goofed. Knocked a pallet off the trailer. Oh god. Oh god, what happened? I don't know what's going on. I'm terrified. Well, this is a pickle. I will get this without cheating. Or without using super strength, rather. Maybe I won't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I flipped it over with super strength. Like the tractor was just not moving. Let's try this again. Alright, that works. They're sold. Oh, my trailer flipped over too. Oh, this is just... Remember when I said we made it here without incident? I didn't lie about that. But we didn't get it sold without incident. Oh, God. What happens if I try to attach while it's flipped? Will it flip over? Or will it flip me over? It'll flip me over. Alright. We're not going to talk about what just happened. It's extremely embarrassing. Alright, now that we're on the road and all that's behind us, we're going to buy that roller. This one right here. Sold. And then we're going to start rolling our field. There it is. Shiny, bright, new blue roller. Just for us. Get some diesel on here. I wish they had a little spray hose or something I could use to wash the tractor too. It's looking dirty. Horsepower requirement on this roller is 80 horsepower. And we have 80 horsepower, so it should pull it without incident. I really hope that's the case. There she is. Quite a large wheat field, if I'm being honest. Especially for our first one. I really hope we can afford a combine by the time it's ready to harvest. Get the roller unfolded, lowered, and off we go. Working speed is 9 miles an hour, and we're pulling it at 9 miles an hour. Looking good. This shouldn't take too long. As always, I'm running it at real-time timescales, so you guys can monitor how long these jobs are actually taking me. 7:45 in the morning here in September. Hopefully this won't take any more than half an hour. We'll see what happens. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes, it's been 13 minutes. And we're probably over halfway done. Probably another 10 minutes left of work to do. And then we're probably going to take a look at our sawmill's inventory right now. See how much wood's in there. Looks like I'm missing a little bit. See how much wood's in the sawmill. If we need to fill that up, we'll do that. And get a couple of trees cut up and to the sawmill. And take a look at what kind of spreaders we can afford. We're progressing quite nicely. Well, this is kind of annoying. I'm just barely not wide enough to get this last pass in one go. But we're almost done. It's been about 25 minutes since we started this job. Rolling it complete. This roller has been absolutely perfect. Perfect size. Perfect requirements. Price was nice. Doesn't look too bad either. Well, let's go get our sawmill looked at and see if we need to put any trees in that. And get a couple of them chopped down and logged up. I also need to do something about all these tree stumps too. And something about the trees getting more replanted. Because I don't want to run out of trees. This is going to be a good way to make money for quite a while. Our sawmill still has 46,000 liters in it, so that is absolutely fine. I'm going to find a couple trees. Hey, look, I found a couple trees to chop down and get logged up. Are these the big ones? 35 they are, so just two of them. This should yield probably about $10,000 if the price hasn't changed. I don't think the wood prices change too much, if at all. One down and two downs. Could either leave a wedge. This one did. Done. Alright. I'll get these loaded up and we'll come back and see what kind of a shoddy job I did with this. One more little log to get on the trailer. I think I did a pretty good job of getting this one loaded up. I don't think I left any too far forward. They shouldn't hit the tractor. I really hope not. Because I don't think I can unstrap this at all to fix anything. Alright, moment of truth. Moment of truth. And... oh, there's plenty of room there. We're good. To the train yard for the second time today. So on the way to the sawmill, I've been looking at these fertilizer spreaders, and this Massey Ferguson 2013 here looks like it's probably going to be the one that we get. It's $5,000. It's fairly inexpensive. There are some cheaper ones, but none of them have the width this one has, 36 meters. We were going to get the cedar version of this item, but we opted not to because of the whole cultivation requirements, and I have flipped the trailer somehow. Oh goodness. Why does this happen? Because I'm bad. It happens because I'm bad. Let's try to get it flipped over. Probably can't because it's way too heavy for this little tractor. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Oh my god. What happened? I hit a bump or something, and I had an overloaded trailer. Alright, I'm gonna go get the weight and see if I can get it flipped over with that. But this Massey Ferguson 2013 spreader is it's definitely going to be the one that we buy. It's got 36 meter width, holds 1,300 liters, which is kind of a lot. Like, it's just the obvious choice between everything that I have installed. So we're going to try to get this trailer uprighted without cheating. I have used super strength twice already. That's twice more than I wanted to do in the entire series. Where did I leave the weight at? There it is, in the bushes. Now, I highly doubt this is going to give me enough counterbalance to flip that trailer over, but I'm going to try it. What if I get a running start on it? And only hit the top. It's moving. If I had another tractor to hook onto the trailer at this angle, maybe it would work. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not even letting me attach to the trailer anymore. Yeah, I give up. I'm going to use super strength again. Alright, this time I'm going to pay more attention to where I'm going. Alright, it's taken a couple of extra minutes, but we're here. It hasn't flipped again. I shouldn't say anything because I'm not there yet, and flipping it here would be extremely embarrassing for the third time. But I think we're good. It's not bumpy or anything here. Now to guess how much these logs are worth. 2 of these 35-meter trees have been worth about, what, $8,000? $10,000 in the past? So I'm expecting something like that, so we can comfortably afford that Massey Ferguson spreader. And $13,456. Now that we can afford it very comfortably, let's go ahead and get the spreader purchased. Should we use the Valtra one? Yeah, we'll get the Valtra configuration. And we'll get the trailer put back. On our way to deliver the trailer back to the yard, we're going to pick up the weight, go get the spreader, fill it with some lime. We'll lime the field first. And get that job done. Hello, weight. Good to see you again. We're almost there. Let's figure out where we buy lime from on this map. If I remember correctly. Is it the same spot where we got seed from? Yes, looks like it. Our new old spreader. It's not used, it's just old. I assume the 2013 is the year that it was made. At this point, that's 10 years ago. I'm recording this on the 3rd of January, 2024. 2013 was 10 years ago. That's crazy to say out loud. I don't want that. It's fertilizer. Are there different triggers that I'm just not seeing because I have them turned off? There are. Bug. Well, I guess we're fertilizing first. That's all that means. So we'll just keep filling this up. We'll get a full load. I think the first time I did it was like $600 bucks. $1,600 for 1,300 liters of fertilizer. That's still cheaper than buying it in the bags. I don't even think I can fertilize it though, because I just... Oh no, I'm fine. I thought that I fertilized it when I did the drilling. I didn't. I don't think. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. It's been a week since I've played on the save file. Well, it's not telling me anything about fertilization. So maybe I should chop down another tree. I think I'm going to progress time, get a couple more pallets of planks, and we'll stop time at like, we'll say 4 o'clock this evening, and see if that yields enough pallets to sell to get a soil scout. Alright, it is 4 o'clock. We have another pallet and a half. Alright, we'll leave the spreader up here. Let's go get those pallets loaded up and see. I don't even think that's going to be enough. Do we have a pallet of planks yet? Or not planks, furniture? No, we don't. I'll probably cut down 1 tree as well. This is turning into quite the fiasco, huh? 1 pallet of planks, 2 pallets of planks, and I think I'll fast forward time just to get 1 more, and 3 pallets of planks. It's getting a little dark here, but this should give me enough money. Get a scout. We'll see about surviving to the next month. This whole moving things around in first person is becoming quite the challenge. It adds a whole other layer to the survival challenge. Alright, all 3 of those are loaded up. Let's check the price of them right now. They were still going up earlier this morning when I sold those first few. And they went up a little bit more. They were 1906 or something this morning. It's 1927 now. Alright. That's another about $6,000, and it's $17,000 for the scout. Yeah. So I'll probably chop down a couple more trees and get those sold today before it gets too dark, hopefully. It's almost 6:30 now. It's later than I wanted it to be. Alright, we're here at the train yard. I'm not going to say anything about how we got here or anything like that, because last time I did that, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Oh, no, yep, I'm under the trailer. That should be good. I'm telling you, this whole first person only is... It's quite challenging. We're really only dealing with pallets, I guess. This is the hardest pallets have ever been for me. Since I started playing Farming Simulator. Which actually was just a few months ago. I got one! Oh gosh. Guys, I got one! Oh, nice. That's exciting. Go here. Knock it over this way. Easy. I got another one! That makes two! 1558. Almost there. And 3. Oh my goodness. Oh, $500 extra. Alright. Now to get a scout, we're gonna make it... I think we're gonna make it blue, kind of just to match our tractor that we have. I don't think I want to get the super big one. We'll just get this one. That's $250 for the colors. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I really don't think I'm going to. I think this looks fine. $250 is something we can't afford right now. Alright. So once again, we'll get the trailer dropped off at the yard and go to the shop, pick up our Scout. It takes 3 minutes to drive from the train yard to our yard, and I'm going to time how long it takes us to get to the store, just for my own curiosity. See how much time I'm consuming driving around. Well, here's the store. It's been another couple of minutes. So all in all, that's 7 minutes to do that. Well, not 7, 5-ish minutes to do that, and then a couple more minutes to get back to the yard. We'll say 6.5 minutes total. That's kind of a long time just to be driving around. Our field is in sight. This is one job I'm going to do with the map on, because there's no real way to do this eyeballing it, especially since I don't have the default radius one. Oh, I hope this doesn't make us go negative. Alright, moment of truth. Are we going to go negative? Come on, good soil type. Looks like we got mostly loam and sandy loam, which is perfectly fine. A little bit of loamy sand there at the bottom. I think that's what I predicted too when I was planting it, because I was looking at the variable seed rate. And now we see nitrogen levels are poor, pH levels are fine. We don't even really need to lime, I guess. We're going to anyway. Alright, so let's get the Scout put away. Probably won't be used for another... I don't know how long it'll be before we get another field. I think this wood chip pile over here will be a perfect place to just leave the Scout until we need it again. Well, now that we have our Scout used and our soil tested, we can get the proper amount of fertilizer spread and then go get lime and hopefully hit the right trigger this time. Oh, we did go negative. I didn't even notice that. We're negative $200. So we'll fertilize, we'll chop down a tree, get that sold, and then go get some lime. Busy times. I don't think we're going to have enough fertilizer to spread across the whole field. We definitely don't have enough money to buy any more right now. I'm overlapping a lot. I've never done this in first-person view. This is tough. I think this is the last pass. Maybe we'll have enough. It'll be a photo finish. I don't even know if I'm getting enough over there. Oh, I just ran out. Was I even getting all of it? No. I missed a little spot. Well, that's most of it. Let's go get our tree chopped down. Get this negative bank balance taken care of. Now, to look if we even have a couple more 35-meter trees. I don't think we do. 25. This looks like one. This is one. Is this on our property? It is. Alright, so we'll cut down this one for sure. This is another one. This is another one. This one? Okay, so we have a few. So we'll chop down this one right here. Make sure there's no wedge. There's not. And we'll get this one chopped down as well. This one did leave a wedge. Get these processed and ready to go to the sawmill. Well, the train yard mill. Alright, these two trees should comfortably get us out of the negative for sure. and afford the lime and the rest of the fertilizer we need to get the field done. And then we don't need to look at the field at all again until harvest time. Oh, I hope I didn't make this one too big. 1.7? That's probably too big. Oh god, yeah, this is way too big. Yeah, it's just a little too big. I think I can work with it though. Up. Straight. Down. Strapped. Let go. Oh, I'm gonna throw another strap over it. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. Gotten really dark over the last 20 minutes. 73 degrees, rainy. 7 o'clock at night. I'm gonna put the weight somewhere where I can find it in case I need it again before October. I don't think I will though. I really hope I don't. I put myself in quite the pickle this episode, huh? But we're gonna get this tree sold. Hopefully I get there without incident, but with the way things have been going today, it's really hard to say. Plus I loaded the trailer kind of like a troglodyte. Yeah, I've had worse loads. As long as it doesn't hit the tractor. Doesn't look like it is. Alright, we'll get there. It's going to do that whole wiggle back and forth thing again, but we've managed with it before. We'll do it again. Only cut them into 3 logs, I said. It'll make transporting them easier, I said. It's been 4 minutes and we're not even halfway there. It just keeps wiggling back and forth. I'm really, really, really not good at this whole logging thing. Alright, our first and only obstacle is before us. This little bridge. Can we get across it without going into the river? Oh, I hope so. We did it! Oh my goodness, we did it. That's exciting. We're almost there. It's been 11 minutes, but we're almost there. There it is. The sail trigger. It's within our grasp. Oh, that's a cozy looking fire. Has that always been there? I've never noticed that before. I'm not very observant, obviously. Alright. That should be good enough. Alright. And $12,368. Oh, we did it. We're out of the negative. We have some spending money. And we're going to be spending it on lime. God, that whole trip took 13 minutes of my life. I'm never loading them like that again. I'm going to cut them into fourths. I did it for the first one. The first trailer load this episode. I don't know why I didn't for that one. Because I'm a silly goose. Alright, we got the trailer dropped off. We got the spreader picked up. Let's go to the first trigger over on this side of the truck. And hopefully this one gives me a line. This one right. We'll back up a little bit. Yes, it does. Alright, awesome. And hopefully this is enough line to get the whole field done. And then we'll come back, grab a little bit of fertilizer, and rest until October, and watch the fruit of our labor start growing. Exciting stuff happening after all the struggles I've caused myself. Here we are at the field. I don't think the rain's the best time to be spreading lime, but here we are. Looks like I'm far enough over to get that. This will be much easier to see than the fertilizer. I'm using like no line too. That's cool. I like that. I really didn't need a whole lot of lime, did it? Oh, I have the mud texture mod installed. I could get stuck. I didn't even think about that. Alright. So that was, what, 4 passes? And I have just this little bit. Is it even worth it? I don't think it is. Just to do that last little bit. Alright, so we'll get the lime dropped off somewhere. We don't have cover to put it in, so I'm not even going to worry about that. We're going to go get a little bit more fertilizer. It's just that corner over there that needs to get done for fertilizing. And I'm not going to drive to the field. Now let's get the right trigger, which should be the one over this side. That should be plenty for what we need it for. And then we'll go to bed. I'm just going to follow the tracks I've already made. Is that enough? I think that's fine. That's fine. We'll do a little bit more. Alright. The field is limed. It's fertilized. It's as good as it's going to get. This year, anyway. This planting season. Let's get out of the rain and into the tent. Hello, October. Good morning, October. The rain has stopped, and we have some germination happening. Looks good. Well, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. In a field full of wheat. Our field full of wheat. Until next time, Vanilla Dumpster, signing out. Welcome back to First Person Survival Challenge here on Western Wilds. Now that the field is taken care of, we don't really have too much to do. So, we're going to make something to do. First thing on the list today will be to do a load of logs. To afford, we're going to get a mower. And we're going to get a silage pit. And we're going to start turning this grass into silage. It's going to be a long process. It's a lot of grass. And the only mowers we can really afford, we're going to get this John Deere Zero Turn. See how well we like this. But first, we're going to do a little logs. I really need to plant a grove of trees again, too. We'll probably use some of the money to do that. I really don't want to run out of lumber. I can't cut that tree down. We can cut this one down. One 38-meter tree. 35-meter tree. It got stuck. I guess that means we're going to cut this one down too. We're just going to do the 2 trees in this load. We got to get the weight attached. Oh, and we're going to get these pallets moved out of the way. Because we're going to be selling our furniture when it gets produced. Because furniture's best price is in September, which is past. It's still October. The price is still really good. It's going to be about $3,000 at the train yard, which is where we're going to take it. And it'll just be 1 pallet to move. And then we'll save all the furniture that we produce through the year for next September. But we gotta get these planks moved out of the way so more can spawn. I think this is probably going to be the nicest looking trailer of logs I have ever produced on this map. Quite possibly ever. Because I think I cut these logs to the absolute perfect length. It's going to be a good looking trailer. Alright, remember when I said I cut the logs to the perfect length? I may have lied a little bit. This one's really long. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. We'll still have the weight distributed evenly. I hope. I really need to get something to deal with all these tree stumps in my yard as well. But they're everywhere. I've chopped down a lot of trees. Well, alright. That looks like a pretty good trailer of logs. Oh, no. This is why I shouldn't say anything when I'm doing things. The front looks like it's getting picked up a little bit. We'll see if it keeps wiggling back and forth like it did the last few times. I really hope not. Well, it doesn't touch the back of the tractor. And it doesn't look like it's flailing back and forth. So, I stand by what I said earlier. I think this will be the best load of logs I've ever done. we'll be able to absolutely be able to comfortably afford that lawnmower. And the forage wagon to go with it. It's called a forage wagon. The catch for the grass. I know it's not how you would make silage in real life, but we're on a budget constraint. And if all I need to do is buy a mower and a pickup... Oh, God. Why do I do this to myself? I am technically still moving. I'm not going to do that. We're going to write this. We're going to write this wrong. Ugh. Why? Again, it's because I'm bad. We're gonna try. Just get it. No, 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 no. Oh, don't be deep enough. I don't think it is. Okay. Oh, it's terrifying. We're gonna try to get it uprighted like this. No, into the lake I go. River. Into the stream. It's a stream. What if I grab onto one of these and try to do this? Nothing. Nothing happens. It's so close. Well, hey, look at that. It's righted up and we're on the move again. Weird. Wonder how that happened. We made it all the way here without incident. As long as you ignore that initial incident. Alright. Over $9,000 for that load. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, to drop the trailer off. And the tractor completely. Just drop it all off at home and get ourselves a mower. We got the mower purchased. We got the pickup on the back, the grass pickup, and in total it cost $6,550. It's a pretty neat little setup. Hopefully it does everything we need it to do. The only thing that we changed about the mower was the tires. We got these Michelin tires, these cool no air tires, and as you can see, that was $5,000. And here is the grass pickup with the dummy capacity. $1,550. So all in all, it was $1,550. And we've made it back home. And I know what you're thinking. A vanilla dumpster. How are you going to make silage with just a mower and a pickup? Don't you need a silage pit of some kind? Well, you'd be correct. So we need to buy one of those. I need to look at those. So I have an absolute buttload of mods installed. Here's one for $6,000. So I did find this one. It's just a little marking on the ground for where you can throw a tarp over your grass, turn it into silage. We're gonna put it someplace kind of out of the way, but still accessible. No place is speaking to me. Alright, so I've decided I'm going to put it like right here, because we're going to end up selling it eventually when we start expanding. And when we get a farmyard going and everything. Right now I'm just going to throw it down. So we're going to mow this little area right here so we don't lose the grass. And get the silage pit put down. Everything seems to be working fine. Alright, I think we got enough mowed. I'm going to try to find the flattest part, right? Yeah. Alright, well, that's done. Let's go ahead and get a full hopper. Go from there. We got our first load here. Hopefully this works just fine. Well, something seems to not be working. Well, I can't figure it out, so I think we're gonna just sell this one, get our little bit of money back, $750. Alright, got that, and we're gonna buy the bigger one that had the sides on it, this one. I say bigger, they're probably the exact same size. Actually, probably a little bit smaller. Ooh, we can snap them. It's a little more expensive, but let's see if this works, and if not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Doesn't seem to let me dump it out into the silage pit, but I can dump it out on the ground. So maybe we'll just pile it up here and get a bucket and move it into the pit? I don't know. Let's look at buckets for the front loader. Well, here's a bucket. A little out of our price range right now. For 2,400 liters about. Oh, we have a giant pile of grass. And I still need a bucket. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go look at more. Here's 2,600 liters for 5,000. How's that push thing? A bunch of different color options that cost some money for some of them. I think this one wins for today because I can afford it right now and I need it right now. Yeah. This is it. We have $139. So I'm going to need to go pick that up quick. Make some more money today. We have some pallets of planks and stuff to sell. And the furniture. Ooh, let's go see if that's actually ready to go yet or not. I'm going to need the trailer that I just detached from. Go me. Look at it! Look at it! Our first pallet of furniture. That's exciting. Alright. Ooh, let's see if we can lift it without the weight. Furniture, if my memory serves, is really heavy. 1.1 tons. These are only 600 kilos. I don't know. It'll be close. We can do it without the weight. Kind of. Well, we're going to load up the 2 pallets of planks as well and get those sold. And we're close to another one, so we'll probably wait a little bit before we actually take them to the store. I say store, the train yard. Alright. What I'm actually going to do is we're going to fast forward time just a little bit until we produce this pallet of planks. We're going to get this one loaded up. We're going to get them taken to the train yard, sold. We're going to go pick up the bucket. While we're there, we're going to repair the tractor because it's in dire need of repair. And we're going to refuel, even though we just refueled last time, but I guess I used a lot of fuel. Alright, trailer loaded. Everything's strapped on. This should go just fine. And we'll make a few $1,000s. And we made it here with absolutely no incidents. I didn't flip or crash or anything. Still almost $2,000 per pallet of planks. That's pretty good. With the furniture, that'll be close to $3,000. Second pallet getting sold. Good stuff. And number 3. And finally, the furniture. Oh boy, I hope I can lift this up onto the platform. Ah! Alright, this might be the wrong orientation to grab this at. And up! Look at that. Easy. And just like that, we have almost $9,000. Let's go get the trailer and the forks dropped off at home. Let's go get the tractor repaired and our bucket picked up. There's a lot of work for some silage. And I'm just going to stick with that $6,000 silage pit. It's a lot more expensive than the $1,500 one, but it's already down. I don't want to sell it and buy the other one again. And there she is. Bigger than I thought it would be. I guess it is 2,000 liters, huh? Oh no! Did we get the wrong attachment type on here? Yes, we did. Yep, so let's get it pushed into the trigger and change the attachment type if we can. I don't even remember that being an option. Go ahead and repair the tractor while I'm here. And aha, there it is. That looks like it's the right attachment. Like a glove. Alright. Hopefully I can lift a full bucket of grass. We'll figure that out when we get back home. I noticed that repairing the tractor didn't even repair it all the way. Interesting. Hopefully this just works and I don't need to actually buy a real, quote-unquote, real mower. Or a forage wagon or something. Yeah, there we go. It's working just fine. So I don't understand what was going on with the... This'll work. Like, why is the pile of grass so big? And why is it when I dump it in here, it just doesn't turn into a lot at all? I don't get it. 4,500, 7 liters. I got 7 extra liters somewhere. Alright, let's repeat this process until all this is mowed and all of the silage, well, chaff, I guess, is in the pit. We'll come back when I'm done mowing. Alright, I need to rethink this mower situation because 2 loads now, the pickup, the grass thing has glitched out and it won't pick up grass now. I reset it to the store the first time, but this will just take way too long if I have to keep doing that every time. So, I'm going to look at more alternatives. We're just going to get this reset to the store and sold because I'm not dealing with it. Don't get me wrong, this mower was really nice, but if that's what I need to do every single time, I'm not dealing with it. More hassle than it's worth. Alright, so I have $13,500. I'm going to look at mowers again and see if we can find... Is there a different one? Just like a different little mower that we can use. There is this one. It does come with a pickup that can get 3,500 liters, which is less than the other one, but maybe this one can unload into the pit. And it's a little faster too. It's not as wide, but it is faster. Alright, I'm going to get this set up the way I want it, and we'll be right back. I think this looks nice. $27.99. Get this purchased. And get this purchased as well. It's only $629. That's way cheaper. Maybe the zero turn not working is a blessing in disguise. We'll find out when we get back to the farm and start mowing. Yeah, this little mower goes 15 miles an hour, while the other one, the zero turn, only went 9. See how much it, or how fast it mows at. Mows at 12. Yeah, maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I'll come back when I'm unloading this, and hopefully it'll unload straight into the pit, because if that's the case too, absolutely worth it. Alright, moment of truth. Can I even get over this pile with this thing? Ooh. No, I cannot. Try again. Oh, good stuff. And, yeah, this can unload into the pit. I don't know why the other one couldn't. Flatten this out as I go now. This is gonna not take nearly as long as it would have with the zero turn. Alright. Back to mowing. Ah, I'm stuck. Unstuck. What is this? I found 3 little trees. Interesting. I don't remember these at all. I'm gonna go put them in the sawmill. We're making pretty good progress on the mowing too. I think I'm gonna be done for the day here pretty soon though. 3 little trees gives us about 600 liters of wood. I don't know how that measurement is accurate. Yeah, we've been mowing here for probably a little over half an hour, and we have everything up to the road mowed, everything back here. We just have this little patch left. I think I'm gonna finish all this off and call it a day. How much do we have in the pit? 60,825, and we have some spillage too, so it's even more than that. But I'm keeping it pretty level as I dump it in there. Being able to dump it out of the... I don't even know what to call this. The catch is pretty great, not gonna lie. But we're gonna keep on chugging here until we're done with this section, and we'll see how much this part of the yard, lawn, we'll see how much it has. Alright, this last little patch right here marks the end of mowing this section of grass. We got a lot mowed actually, and not really a whole lot of time, about 40 minutes. Got all of this taken care of. Yeah, this little mower's doing a lot of work, especially for how much it cost. Now let's go ahead and get this dumped into the pit, and we'll see what our compaction level is too. Because I've been driving over it. I'll just show you what I've been doing. I've been doing like this every time I unload, just driving around in circles, keeping it all level. So I'm curious as to how much compaction this actually does with this little mower. we'll use the bucket to push all this stuff in there when we start actually trying to get it compacted. Yeah, 35% done. That's not nothing. Almost 68,000 liters of chaff in here right now. Yeah, I'd say that's working pretty good. Well, at any rate, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm Vanilla Dumpster. This is First Person Survival Challenge on Western Wilds. And I'll see you next time. Vanilla Dumpster signing out.